Hi, welcome to the Woodstone Workshop. I'm Emily Gallo, your Creative Memories Advisor from Doylestown, Pennsylvania. Tonight we're going to be working on the Autumn Harvest Project Recipe Kit. Here it is. Let's get to work. Hello, crafty friends. I'm so happy you were able to join us tonight. We're going to be using the Autumn Harvest paper pack to create the project recipe this evening. Some of the paper that I have chosen, you need a base paper. They're going to recommend something that's kind of blends in. I personally decided for this spread, I'm going to go with this orange with the maple leaves. And then you need two different designer papers. And I went with the pumpkins, and then this yellow, I guess they're like little leaves. And then this is one of my favorite. How adorable are these cute little acorns? And then this really nice, like wood grain, woodsy color. For my cardstock, you guys all received a pumpkin sheet of orange, but I wanted to change mine up, and I'm going to be using the orange shimmer that was recently released as an exclusive item. All right, I'm going to put this away first. I'm going to use this really, and we're going to take these out as kind of my example here, so I can kind of follow along, keep an eye on things. So don't mind me. All right, so we're going to start with, you go to the back side of your project recipe. Let's go with these two, the designer one pack, and I want to use this. I want to make sure that it's the acorns and the wood grain. I want to make sure that my acorns, because it is a direction, are facing up. It's actually going to go, and I kind of missed it in there. It's actually supposed to be this little sheet kind of peeking through. And that's a 1.5 by 12 inch cut here. Yeah, okay. So 1.5. Here, and then remember, it doesn't matter for this side because it has no direction. Then we're going to be cutting this in two, and it's 4.5 on each side. Cut right over the center. Kind of leave this alone. Good things. And then we're going to go to the second designer sheet. All right, then we're gonna cut, and then we're going to punch. So this is a little bit confusing. Once again, this paper is directional, so you want to make sure that you're focused on that. And this is to go this direction. It doesn't matter so much for this, but it is going to matter for the frame, I think. So it's going this way. I got to think about that. Then we're going to go 2 inches. Oh, and I think I did it. All right, 2 inches, 2 inches. And now we need, this should be 8. Let's see, double check myself. Yep, okay, good. So 8 inches, and then they have to be 8 by 6. And perfect. The pumpkins are facing the right way. Yay. All right, good things. All right, so we cut the 2 hard ones. And now we're going to be just doing the cardstock. All right, so we're going to do the cardstock now with the pumpkin shimmer. So it's got 4 by 6. So we're going to line this up here on the 4-inch mark. And make this a 4x6. That's going to be your photo mat over top of the frames. Then you're going to need a total of 6 4x4s. You have a little bit of extra. One, two, three, and then just one more frame here. Good. And this is just extra. I'm going to put that back in your Ziploc bag. All right, so we're done with the cutting. Now it's time to start placing things together. I think it's probably time we should start with doing the frame. You're going to take out your pumpkin patch frame punch. If you are not doing the harvest pumpkin, or maybe that's not your favorite punch, a good substitute would be the petal punch. The geometric punch is a frame punch, and a cloud punch too might be kind of cute. Or if you choose not to use the pumpkins, you could just leave it blank and make it just a bigger frame and more kind of a statement piece. All right, so when cutting your frame, you're going to be focusing more on the lines on the wings and not so much the lines in the front of the punch. So you're going to start all the way to the front here and line that up. Then you're going to bring that over and make that match and flush to the back. You get a nice clean punch when you use your palm. You're going to rotate it. And now all of a sudden you have this little like extra fringe square here, and you want to line that up with that line on your the wing of the punch. And kind of walk that down. There are 3 on the long sides. All right, once again, we're going to rotate that and bring that around to the front. Once again, lining it up there. Good. Flush with the back, lined up at the side. Palm makes a nice clean cut. Once again, rotating it around, making sure it's lined up there with the punch. Beautiful. Good, lined up there. All right, and last but not least, here's our final little cut. Great. And we have a nice frame here. Lots of excess trash. You don't really see the pumpkins. I was so worried about cutting that. And what's going to happen is you're going to be putting this right over top. Oh yeah, how cute is that? Okay, it's going to turn out nice. All right, so we have 2 of these, so try it again, right? Once again, going right down to that line. To rotate, flush with the line, flush with the back. Good. There you go. Making sure that nothing is stuck. There are lots of little pieces on this punch. All right, once again, all the way to the back. Good. 1, 2, 3. Almost started saying the nursery rhyme. All right. Good. And marrying that up, just lovely. Flush to the back. Good. Once again, flush to the back. And then walking that down. Great. And we got frame number 2. Woohoo! And now we need to do the bottom set of pumpkins. Do all this on the side here. Now I'm planning on using this side of the pumpkin, but I guess you could do this too. We'll see what it looks like. And you want to line this up so it's flush with the line on the front of the border punch. And then as you kind of scoot this down, you're once again going to want to marry this up. And you want to marry that up. Flush to the back. Great. All right, and once again, start again. Get the trash out of there. We're going to start with that little line. And if you're left-handed, you just go the other way and you use that line. It's no worries. It's a little bit hard because it's 2 inches, doesn't know exactly where that is. You can't, it kind of gets lost, but oh, that was a good one. Good. And walking that down, making sure that that marries up perfect, flush with the back of the punch. And I am holding it pretty steady on my left-hand side. Good things. Once again, we're going to keep walking it down. Wonderful. All right. We have that, and I think we're all ready to start sticking these things together here. Throw all the trash away. Just vacuum, so that's great. We're gonna have to vacuum again. All right. All right, so this is our base page. This really pretty maple leaves. Okay, and we have our 2 wood grains to go in the center here. I would recommend using the repositionable tape just because it's a little more forgiving. Flip this over here so you can kind of follow along. Start with the middle piece first. Nice. It's a nice bold color in the center. And once again, we're going to get that glued down. All right. And then we're going to put the little acorns. It's time to share the acorns here. Just a little smidgen to kind of pop that out so you can see the acorn. I think we probably should put these in here to kind of give us a little bit of guidance of where that should go. You do want to give a little bit of an edge so you get an additional spot to put the pretty little long sticker there. All right, here we go. Just going to dry fit this. And then kind of as a surprise, yeah, so this goes down just a little bit. And what's the best part about this is that I cut these out for you guys on my Cricut machine, a little bit of surprise. And it's gonna give you the backing to kind of fill in that pumpkin. Okay, I would definitely use the your repositionable for this, so you can kind of easily just knock that out. Okay, so you want to make sure that lines up ever so good. Now, if you don't have this at home with the image on your computer, no worries. You could just cut it out again and offset it just a smidgen, and it will fill some of those colors in and give you what feels like a border. Wonderful. All right. Now I have a little guy that didn't punch out here. Perfect. Right. And then you're gonna see here, how cute is that? Ah, I love it. So the pumpkin just kind of peeks through. Well, you probably can see it. All right, I'm gonna put some adhesive here on the back side of the pumpkins and the acorn paper. I wanna make sure I do this nicely so you guys can see it. I think I would start with putting the acorns down first. Okay, make sure once again you're giving yourself a little bit of extra room on the bottom, knowing that you want to show that cute little acorn paper. And this is going to go here. I want to definitely see some of those acorns. I also want to hide that too. Didn't realize that. Very nice. And I spent all that time making sure the pumpkins are the right direction. Let's put it out that way. Very cool. And this is a great spread. You can get a total of 6 pictures on one spread. So that's really, you know, that's nice. This really reminds me of Thanksgiving with the heavy on the browns and the orange. More than like a fall day, more like Thanksgiving dinner. Very nice. All right. And then, not to bore you about doing the other side, I am going to use the cute little acorn stickers here for sure to hold that all down. Very nice. And voila, it looks good. I'm going to finish this up. I'm not going to bore you. Thank you guys so much for coming to the Woodstone Workshop tonight. Bye. What a masterpiece. Congratulations. I look forward to doing another project recipe with you in the future. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.